Well, to come out here to Eastern and play a team that record-wise, I don't think their record indicates their ability, and certainly their ability to make it complicated for you. This has been a tough place for us to figure it out, but fortunately we've come out here and found a way now 3 times in the last 4 years. But expected them to continue to make it challenging, and they certainly did. And I know we did some things to ourselves, procedural penalties on offense that we just can't have. We turned the ball over. We gave up some big plays, to them. And I thought, given the situation with Vesperis not playing, and you find that out pregame, it does force you to pivot a little bit. I thought by and large, Jared Taylor had to go the long way. 25 carries. He had hard-earned ones, but then Wortham comes in and hits the big play. That one in particular stings. And credit to them, they did some things, with him and made it more challenging. They tie the game up, and we needed something to happen, and Tommy makes the big play. That's something that. I think we've seen time and time again, and for him to really make that the next play, get it to 35-28, credit to him. And it wasn't over there at any rate either. So we needed to continue to stop them. Tommy's first interception of the year, we didn't come at a good time, obviously. We didn't get a fourth down in there. But ultimately, then we make another big play on the pass to tie. So, it's we've been in a lot of close situations, going all the way back to game one, really. When it comes down to it, I know that the Idaho State game lingered a little bit too, I guess. But, you find a way to win, you get challenged, and you get on the right side of it. That's what matters at the end of the day. And we got to look at things that ultimately we can improve upon. But, just excited that the guys banded together, in that fourth quarter and found a way to walk out of here with a win.
What are the toughest adjustments you had to make with Taylor instead of Vesperis?
Well, ultimately there's a portion of their offense that was just a portion that becomes their primary. And even you're playing that game to say, are they going to do that? Are they going to shift gears? Taylor's still a quarterback. They're still capable of trying to, feed a Chisholm and do it that way, feed the tailback. So I think that's the challenge. Just trying to you prepare. I think you have a pretty good picture. When Taylor's in the game, this is what you want to do. Now he's the only one in the game, and then you throw in Wortham in the mix, and it's challenging. They're good players, and like I said, I thought they had to grind it out if all they were doing was running Taylor, but then they got creative and did some other things that allowed them to spring some big plays, and Ultimately, I don't think we tackled our best, and that's again one of those deals. It's leverage. It's who we're trying to tackle too. I would be remiss. I didn't even mention the big turnover we had on the kickoff early in that game to get up 14. So a lot of big plays in that game, and we had more of them, but we gave up more than we have at the same time.
How do you sum up the response that the defense had after Tommy's interception?
That's critical. It's huge. It's gut check. All whatever word you want to use, phrase you want to use, to know that they're in scoring range. We're up a score. It's all on the line. No panic. I think by then a confident group went out there and made the plays to get us off the field. So for all the things that happened, to have that be the end of the defensive performance, credit to them just hanging in there and being able to make plays when it mattered most.
The big fun that they had, and I guess that's how pivotal that play was to have that penalty on them to bring it back.
Well, I think there was potentially multiple penalties on that play. They don't get the first down maybe without the penalties, I guess. But I think we knew full well that we could see just about anything, whether it was all the things they did on offense. Their defense has kind of been that all year, a little bit of everything. And then on special teams, they've done that, whether it's kicking onside kicks, there's a fake punt. So, yeah, for that to not go their way and for them to have to repunt, that was pretty big.
And you guys have had more penalties on the road this season than at home. Is there anything that you've seen as far as when it maybe?
Well, I think we had 4 procedures, including a delay of game to start the game. Yes, we got to look at our. I don't know that that's being on the road. If it's, I know we get a delay of game. You're obviously up against the clock. I think a few of our jumps we were up against the clock. So I think that's something we can clean up. Whether we're home or road, I don't think that has much to do with it. It wasn't anything to do with noise. We just have to be cleaner, and those type of penalties have not been who we've been offensively, but that's too many today.
Tommy broke, I think, 3,000 career rushing yards. I'm just curious what his performance, just kind of the whole rushing attack did.
Yeah, with all they've done and all they did today, we knew they were gonna be in some places where they got us off schedule, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. But then there's also situations where they were going to potentially be out of position where we were going to have big play opportunities. This is probably the most a team has allowed Tommy to pull those type of runs and stuff. So no, I think Tommy in the run game he's a serious threat. He's about as fast as anybody out on that field that possibly could be, I guess, and to have that at quarterback and have that weapon and it's something that we need to take advantage of, and I think we did a good job today. And I thought, Scotch in particular, Adam, too, had some good runs in there. I thought running backs ran hard. So that's all a product of the offensive line, really trying to sort out what's a very complicated combination of all the looks that they throw at you. And, we'll look at the film, and I'm sure there was plenty of things we could have maybe done better, but ultimately, the run game, probably was the tipping point.
Last week for coach.
Just you've been here 3 times now. Is there anything with this environment that maybe contributes to these tough games? Anything that you noticed?
No, I thought, if you get the best version of Eastern Washington when they're playing at home, I would say it's that. I don't. That's as simple as it probably is. We played them week 10 last year. We got up on them, and it wasn't the same type of game. They're fighting and scratching for everything, and that's not easy when you get to November and it hasn't gone your way. So credit to Coach Best and their crew for continuing to fight, and we're just fortunate that they didn't break through against us.
Kind of a back and forth game for you and for the whole team, but take us through that, kind of those last couple touchdowns in the last quarter, and really I guess maybe starting with the play to tie out, just what did you see there and how do you that for you guys?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good things in the first half. They were struggling to slow us down at all. Even into the second half, we just didn't come away with points on that 4th and short. That really could have, maybe killed their momentum, maybe their belief a little bit there. But they kept fighting, and obviously we had a couple huge plays there at the end to really just to take obviously separate us from them.
You had a couple of chunk plays on the ground today. I guess what were you kind of seeing out on the edge, kind of find some space for you to touch on the run?
Yeah, they played a lot of man, and they were all, in the box. We had obviously our O-line is making great movement and great yards per attempt when we hand the ball off. Once in a while, they just lost contain. Their eyes were in the wrong place, and certainly when they're in man and our guys are running down the field, they got to stay with their man until they realize that I have the ball and I'm passing on a scrimmage. So, just made it tough for them. That was obviously what their game plan was, trying to get more hats in the box, make it hard for us to run the ball, and they did that, but a couple times they lost contain. So
a couple turnovers on that 4th down sack and then interception. I guess what was kind of your mindset to kind of bounce back to those plays?
Yeah, the 4th down stop, we obviously wanted to go for it. We had that play called up, and I obviously want to watch it. What I saw on the field at the time, it just didn't look like what it needed to be, and I was just trying to extend the play the best I could. If I just throw the ball, it's an incomplete, or throw in the dirt, it's an incomplete. So just trying to extend it. And then obviously the other one, they did a great job just sitting there. I thought, obviously they played man the entire game, and that guy, I really do want to watch it again. I think that he was man on the back, and our back was swinging to the field, and I thought he was going to run right past Ty. He just felt something, and he just stopped right in front of it. So obviously, I got to be better there. Put our team in a better position.
You guys have pretty much blown out everybody since New Mexico. What's kind of like a tight game like this do for you guys in the stretch?
Yeah, I think that Eastern Washington came out and they're right at the brink of their season, really, thinking how many games they've won, how many games they have left, and I think that they were a very inspired bunch to be back on the red turf and playing for their seniors today. But it was great to get that from them because they have competed with every single team in the Big Sky from top down. And, I think they're a very dangerous team, and so it meant a lot for us to come out here and endure the weather, endure the storm, endure, them coming back and making it a tie ball game there in the fourth quarter. And, I think that we know that that's the team we have, a resilient team, but it's good to, show it again and to be in another dogfight like that coming here in November.
What did you say to your guys coming off the field after that interception? You're trying to say, I got you guys. Were you targeting the defense?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty frustrated there, but I came off, and our defense, they were pumped up to be back out there on the field, and that was, great to see. They weren't hanging their heads. They weren't saying, "Oh, shoot, man, why'd you do that?" They were saying, "I got your back," and so they really lifted me up, and they obviously just went and got that stop just like that and gave us the ball back to go seal it for sure. And so, yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot of belief in what we're doing and who's on the team, and regardless of making a mistake, you guys held me up, so it was great to see.
Past 3,000 for rushing yards on that 76-yard touchdown. How special is it to be up there now with top 4 of the rushing?
Yeah, I guess I had no idea. So you said 3,000. I broke 3,000. Wow. So no, just a testament to what we do, the scheme that we have. The guys are there around me. So, but no, it's special. Obviously, I've had a lot of snaps here at Montana State. So, how many more I have left? Obviously want to delay that and cherish it as much as I can. So excited for it.
Feel the momentum shifting and you're running on that play and getting into the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they was tied up at that point. Yeah, I was tied up at that point. So, certainly we knew that we're in a dogfight, and that's what it was going to be about today. And, yeah, certainly when I got on the edge and took off, I felt like the guys were right behind me, so I did my best to try to pull away. And no, I definitely felt a little bit of momentum shift there, and our defense went out and did some stuff. So.
Last one. Another year. All right.
Okay, Drew, I guess first of all, take us through that pick and just what you saw on that play.
Coach Daly made a great call. We were in one of our 2 high coverages. Miles and Simi did a great job getting under sail route initially, a deep out, which we're pretty sure the quarterback wanted to look for. He had to pull it off, and I ended up being in the right position and made a play.
And I think, was that your first career pick at NSU? I guess just how did that moment feel for you?
I mean, I needed it. Like, I've been playing safety. Of course, I need to be able to cover and tackle. I've been showing that I can tackle. I had a club on my arm last season, but I've been looking forward to the opportunity to make an interception.
Yeah. Sorry. What were some of the adjustments you guys made, especially in that fourth quarter?
In that fourth quarter, we started seeing a little bit more heat for sure. Just needed a couple more people in the box because they started running their quarterback a lot and gashing us sometimes. But other than that, we really just decided to bow up. And we were tired of moving the ball. We had to stand up, win the game.
That drive after Tommy's long touchdown to break the tie, did you guys have any more energy? You feel momentum shifting at all there?
Oh, definitely. When the offense starts showing out, you definitely don't want to let them down as a defense. And at the end of the day, defense is what wins championships. We had to get a stop, get our offense back on the field, and put the game away.
What were some of the things that they were doing, maybe differently that gave you guys trouble?
Well, we just with number 0 being hurt, it was a little bit of a curveball for us, just on our game plan. We really didn't know what to expect out of their quarterbacks with 0 being out of the game. That was one thing about it. And we came up, we adjusted, came in halftime, talked about it. We had a little hiccup after half, of course, but regrouped and got the job done.
The reverses, the kind of trick plays that they ran, were those kind of expected, or did they kind of throw you guys off a little bit?
We expected trick plays for sure, but the fake reverse, we didn't quite expect that one, as you could tell. But, it was a great play, honestly.
You guys haven't had a lot of close games really since that first one. So the first one you've kind of been a part of.
Yeah.
How did this feel? And I guess what were you guys able to do to kind of keep your cool and stay, handle a game like this?
I love close games, honestly. I like to compete. If we're killing somebody, it's not as fun. I know I'm going to come out of the game. So I love close games, honestly. Historically, it's been a close game when we play them here on this red turf, and we were up for the challenge.
What's your guys' mindset right after Tommy threw that interception? You going to kind of get back on the field on a short field there?
It was on us, and we didn't want it any other way. And honestly, we were excited to get back on the field. We didn't want to dodge any adversity, and we handled what we needed to handle and got them off the field, seal the game pretty much.
Talked about liking to compete. What do you think this game, a tight one like this, only 3 games remaining? What does this one kind of do for the defense?
It gave us a little wake-up call. Like, we can get scored on in the first half, but mainly it was just we saw that we could fight. We saw it. At the end of the day, we're going to be the team that comes out on top if it is a fight, and it's really motivational for us as a defense, honestly.
Are there any challenges to the red turf or just playing in this environment in general?
It's just ugly. No disrespect, but other than that, no. Football is football. 100 yards, same thing.
What'd you think of Bobcat Nation? Tommy scored a touchdown. To me, it felt like a road game for Eastern.
Oh yeah. I mean, our fans travel. Shout out my mom and dad. They come to every game as well too. No matter where we're at, we're gonna have our Bobcat fans out there, and we really appreciate that. Y'all keep us going. So, yeah.